Hi Libra, if you want to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. Here's your ink blot made in your name and essence and the inspiration of July if you want to take a screenshot so you can scry on your own time and terms to see what shapes or symbols speak to your psyche and psychic senses. Libras, as always, will scry your ink at Ontario and Oracle, and we also have the ghost box here kick in for any audio additions that may inspire or irritate, receive or release freely. Libra, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura.
I come and go.
I come and go. I'm going to take a moment here if you'd like to join me to close the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. Libra, I'm going to yawn. I apologize. Oh my goodness. Are you tired? A little sleepy? It's like I come and go, and like, are you like in and out of tired and tyrant? So like I'm on it. I need to rest. I don't know. That was like really weird. Oh, interesting. I can almost see like these double boundaries kicking. I'm also seeing torches or flames. Maybe I can share this with you up here. Like wands, really. Yeah, I want to throw like a crystal ball in there. Somebody might be like a wizard or a witch. Terms not being defining of what topical or typical society may think of what one actually feels. Feels the definition is of that. There's also some sort of illumination. I'm also seeing like a grandmother. There's a grandmother in spirit. They might have had somebody. Now, when I say grandmother, it could just be an elderly female, and that is a big, broad age gap. I'm trying not to offend. Isn't that funny? I'm trying not to offend. I don't know. Anyway, something with their brain. Something with their brain. See it in there? Maybe they had a tumor or something like that. Yeah, I kind of feel like they were a granny, though. I don't know. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Somebody's really working with the light. Might also be in like hermit mode. Something about Odin's also coming through with one eye open. Maybe you're sleeping with one eye open. Maybe you're really worried if this is something genetic, it's going to come down, like come down in the DNA, and maybe like everyone's on the lookout with this lantern of sorts. I want to say mindful that you could, as everyone has personal power to manifest. It is very warm. It is very warm. It's very humid here in Canada. Like a crazy here. Don't care. Okay, so I want to dive in here. There's something double-winged. I think it might be dragonfly wings. Or the butterfly metamorphosis kind of vibes. Transformation. Sorry, I gotta flip the perspective to like dig in. It's like one of those maps where I can just like go in and explore the aura. See, okay, this is really odd, but I'm going to say it because we're in the land of nonsense and sense here. Scrunchy paper, like tissue paper. Some sort of paper that like crumple, or like aluminum foil even. Just something very specific about the crinkling. I don't know if I'm making a gift or I'm wrapping something up or I save tin foil. Especially if I'm in the granny space. At least that's what my grandmother used to do, is save stuff like that. Okay. I'm seeing a gentleman. Interesting. Name could be Andrew. Something about a goatee. He wears glasses. Lighter hair. He might smoke a pipe or cigarettes or I don't know. He just smokes something. But he's got like, I don't know if it's like a light beard, but the goatee part's more prominent. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you were to see somebody from the side. Okay. I'm going to say it. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. Somebody might have passed away, a younger gentleman. And again, when I say younger, I'm not talking about young. It's more like just adulting, the very broadness of adulting. I don't know why I feel so worried like I'm going to offend somebody in this reading. So I apologize, but I'm going to work through it. But somebody might have passed away from drugs, specifically maybe like crack, because I keep seeing a crack pipe and I don't know. I personally don't know. So, but maybe it led to other things. Okay, they have transitioned on. They're in the transformation of the metamorphosis, and they've got like little demon devils with them that they are tossing out to the side, if that makes sense. So if somebody did pass in relation to or in regards to and amongst some sort of environment about drugs, they are dispelling their demons, and they're right there.
Who?
Right there. The gentleman. The younger gentleman in spirit. Okay, so that's why like it went from kind of like smoking something to this pipe thing. Now I'm smoking a peace pipe. Oh, that's nice. That feels really, really nice. Feels really, really nice. Somebody might have had to, and this may be for a few, and I apologize if it's not in the aura of many, but, or maybe this is Libra, the energy that you're working with amongst the collective is trying to help those that are reeling and dealing with certain situations or substances to help equalize this like angel and demon kind of vibe. So maybe if you can, draw it out less personal and into the collective, that you as a Libra energy, that is what you're adding and your energy does just by being a Libra. But I'm seeing somebody might have specifically had to kick their kid out because of the way they were acting, of what they were doing. They understand. There's nothing to feel bad or guilty about if anyone is still carrying that. They would have done the same. And they too now are kicking out in this metamorphosis now that they are in non-linear form. They're doing the same thing. They're actually like kicking it out. But it doesn't feel like in this slapstick kind of way. Oh, it more so feels like in a compassionate way. Because there might have been external causes. It was accepted by the soul, so responsibility always comes home. Something about the environment. Okay, Libra.
I come and go.
I come here. I come and go. I don't even know if that's a song. I feel like that's that grandmother spirit. Because every time I hear that now, I wander up there. Trickster, something in that gentleman's environment. Little devilish demons. I don't know, there was just a lot going on. That kind of, ironically, maybe it was like he was tricked into believing, like by doing things or whatever the case may be, he would lead to family, but really it tricked him into being left out in the cold. So he might have even been homeless at some point in time. Now he is free. Absolutely, he is free. And again, I think this is just like a reassurance to any parent, brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend, all those wonderful titles we like to help identify people, right? But he is free. Libra, there's something about geometry coming through, specifically a kind of triangle. It's not my area so maybe that's just helpful enough. But I feel like it's a pretty like well-known kind of triangle. It's not like a regular triangle. It's this triangle. I don't know, something along that line. Okay, there's a panther or a lynx. A panther or a lynx might mean something to someone. I feel like I'm.
Are you a friend? in.
somebody feel like they're, yes, absolutely. Does somebody feel like they're being torn?
I'm scared.
Yeah, torn about something. I don't know that you need to be scared about it. Let's pause. Ground. Because I feel like something's, when I'm in this panther or lynx thing, it's because I'm like trying to call in that feline energy, so I can like, scope, because I'm uncomfortable.
Karma.
Grandfather Sky has come through. Give me a second. It's really uncomfortable in here, down in this part of the ink blot. And I'm torn about something. It's almost like it makes me feel like I've climbed something, personal or professional. This might be in relation to a career, or maybe it's a connection, but we've climbed to this way. I've been there for 10 years. We've been together for 10 years, whatever the case may be. There's something about this, and like I've reached the pinnacle of this triangle, but it isn't a regular triangle. It's, whatever those triangles are called. I apologize. My linear mind does not always work here in the liminal. And I'm torn about something. Something's not working out. So either some sort of commitment's coming in, and I'm scared to take it. It's like if I'm signing a contract for another decade with this job, or a new job has come about, and that means I'm going to like slide away from what I just built up here, or in the relationship. That's why, because I don't want to incur karma. Like, I feel like I'm being very, very mindful. Like, I don't, like, even my shoulders are like way up. I gotta relax. Like, oh, Libra, like I gotta relax. Goodbye, love. Thank you. So then I come back in this pounce, like I'm trying to like scope it out. Like, what do I do? Okay. There's a woman. Oh, is it a woman? Something about their nose. And like hair. Something about their hair and nose stands out as expression. Sorry, Libras. Like I'm getting in here. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for being here, for holding space, exploring with me the aura of Libra. I think it's like a doctor. It's like I go and talk to like a doctor or a therapist or a confidant or something. I need to talk it out. I need a second opinion. And then I'm hearing that song by Natalie Imbruglia. I think it's called Torn, but I'm not hearing. I'm hearing the song. Dun 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 dun. I'm all out of faith. Sorry. This is how I feel. Cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor.
Please go.
Yeah, we should all ask me to go when I start singing. But nonetheless, so Natalie Imbruglia, maybe Torn. Can't remember the whole song, but maybe it has some inspiration. Okay, so I feel like talking to somebody, whether it's your doctor. Maybe you're torn in the mind. Maybe you might even have some sort of, there might be somebody in the Libra collective that is resonating with bipolar. I don't want to call it disorder. I don't even want to call it an ism, a bipolar. Anyway, might resonate with bipolar, which seems to be like an extreme expression of Libra in an alternative form. Okay, so I'm going to go talk to somebody, but maybe it's even like how you're feeling because you're torn about something. Okay. So I'm going in and I'm going to go talk to somebody. I feel like they have like a home practice, because I want it to feel comfortable. I don't want it to be clinical. And whatever this is, helps you clean up. And when I say clean up, maybe it's just even like a medical understanding, and the right medicine comes in. Or you know when you like find that right friend or that right therapist, that right confidant, somebody, you know, and you're like, I found them. It just helps tidy things up, and like so joy can come in, and you get a little, you know, bounce back in your step because somebody else can help you like tune up a little bit so you're not torn. And if somebody is reeling with like the bipolar energy, it's about power of the mindful group think. It can feel like there's a lot more going on than meets the eye, but really I feel like just the scales work differently. I almost like want to ask like what is your
Scrying.
what is the goal is of balance, especially being in the Libra collective. I almost want to say like reach out to, even like in a meditative state, tuning into to more than just the self, and tuning into the Libra collective where there is abundance of balance in so many varying degrees. And that's not to be overwhelming so it feels chaotic. It's like reaching out but knowing to say, I'm shifting in this bipolar state, and your center state reaches out. If you're noticing whatever that painful sensation may be, and reaching out into your collective and calling in for balance, because I feel like it will come naturally because Libras understand the right use of power. Again, it comes into that because it's love, right? The love. Even in these 2 points, it's not about being even Steven. You know, they're not the same. It's the way
What is your name?
we move through. My name is STEPH, love. What's your name? And maybe that can even help those that are commitments are coming through as well, and you might be that little bit of torn, and you're kind of looking for the catch. You're looking for, you know, I don't know, talking it out, asking questions, almost like investigating. Inquire. But there's a ladder, Libras. You are climbing a ladder. People in spirit are helping you. Those in spirit, they are working and also like releasing their latch on any hurts, and they're doing their work. Yeah, I was right in that space with that. The substance. I don't want to say abuse, but substance abuse. I don't know. I can't. Whoa. So there's this boundary as well. This very. Does it come through? Yeah, it comes through. See somebody with a perfume bottle. I don't know if you make perfume, scents, create something like colognes, but I'm also seeing somebody's home, like the foundation of your home. You might be building a home, but no matter if it's like your apartment, your space, your office, whatever the case may be, some sort of structure that is typically, for simplicity's sake, square-esque, right? It's like your triangles. They're triangles, but they're just offside a little bit. Different geometry. But there's something about that of like, it's like walking around your property or your apartment with the white light of intention. Walking around with a candle, sprinkling some salt in your doorways, adding holy water, whatever the case may be. And not that we all need to walk around, you know, in bare feet and think that it's this flighty thing. I mean, like legitimately understanding that energies are coming and going, especially if you live in an apartment building. And even if you're, you know, brand new home, the land is not new. Adding a little offering in respect to the land and the people around you, so the energies respect in reciprocity, Libra. But you're a Libra, that's what you do. And maybe that's part and parcel, like you are the therapist. You are the therapist, and people come to you, and Maybe you're torn about staying here because there is power in this placement that you're in. Maybe people are in group therapy and you lead the group therapy. Your ladder is going somewhere. And it's not a lantern. It's like a stick with a crystal ball on top. I don't know how else to say it. But it's like being handed to you. And crinkle paper. It's like it brings me into a gift. There's also some sort of stallion horse. I know the horse did. No, it's not this kind of horse. It's like a beefy horse. There's also a rhinoceros in there as well. Oh, and a parrot. And a caterpillar catacomb. Don't think those words go together, but there it is. Caterpillar catacomb. Okay, Libras, thank you so much for being my muse. I hope this was inspiring, interesting, or at least, a good time. I truly appreciate your presence again. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. All the links are below to support, donate, or request your own reading, ink blot in a reading. And until next time when we flip it, I'll see you later on in July. Thank you, Libras, for all that you do. And goodbye from my baby.